Hello, welcome to another movie review of mine. Afterwards, please take the chance to visit my website www.thesceneviewer.com, where I have thousands of movie reviews, 60 plus lists of best films per genre, yearly rank lists with top 5 per category going back to 1914, and dozens of miscellaneous lists including TV shows, actor profiles, and top 10 films per actor. The link can be found below. Today we are reviewing Wag the Dog, 1997. Gave this movie a rating of 9. Was viewed in 2003 and 2006 and 2022. Wag the Dog was theatrically released first, and then Bill Clinton had an aha moment a month later. His scandal in regard to Monica Lewinsky was starting to break out and to distract everybody. And Al Shifa pharmaceutical factory in Sudan was bombed. The same technique was repeated later when a bombing campaign of Iraq was underway during Clinton's impeachment trial. Why does the dog wag its tail? Because a dog is smarter than its tail. If the tail were smarter, it would wag the dog. The above for the opening scene is cute, which means to direct attention towards something less important from something else that's more important. I've never been a fan of Barry Levinson's films because they're too Baltimore-ish for me. But Wag the Dog is an instant political classic. Of the cast, it's Dustin Hoffman who gives a memorable performance, thus earning himself an Oscar nomination. All in all, Wag the Dog is ingenious. How can the U.S. president running for his second term avoid a scandal that's playing out in the media 2 weeks prior to the election? All he has to do is procure a war. The more unknown a country is in the place of an enemy, the better. It doesn't matter if the war is fake. Nobody will know anyway. Straight out of the politics playbook, this is the premise for Wag the Dog. Hence the 3 lines. Why does the dog wag its tail? Because the dog is smarter than its tail. If the tail were smarter, it would wag the dog. That being said, it's a brilliant movie with impeccable performances, most especially by Oscar-nominated Dustin Hoffman in Robert Evans-like garb. His character, Stanley Motts, has the best lines such as, "Try making the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. 3 of the horsemen died 2 weeks before the end of the principal photography. This is nothing." Every time a plan backfires, Motts would resort to the last 3 same words before figuring out a new strategy to get back into the game. His team has to come up with a marketing gimmick. Either enter Fad King. Instead of yellow ribbons, old shoes are thrown up in the air to mimic the recording session of We Are the World. Willie Nelson gets together with other all-stars to sing something moving about what's happening in Albania. After the fake war is abruptly ended, Mott asks for a good old shoe song from a 30s recording of some folk collection that'll be placed in the Library of Congress. A video footage needs to be produced for the much-needed dramatic effect, which is a poor girl carrying her white cat in a war-torn Albanian village that's all filmed right on a Hollywood soundstage. You'll hear "Why I changed horses midstream" often. Abraham Lincoln was famous for it during his re-election, which went like this: "Never swap horses in midstream." The slogan was revived for FDR's 2 re-elections, 44 and 40. Don't swap horses in the middle of the stream. All in all, Wag the Dog is a funny and ingenious movie, but I really wonder. Thank you so much for joining me for this review. Don't forget to visit my website, www.thesceneviewer.com.